ಕೋಸ್ಟಲ್ ಸೊ ಇದರಲ್ಲೂ ಬರೋದು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಬೋತ್ ಎರೋಷನಲ್ ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್ ಆಸ್ ಡೆಪಾಸಿಷನ್. ಕೋಸ್ಟಲ್ ಎರೋಷನಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್. ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಈಗ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಓಷನ್ ಆರ್ ಅ ಸಿ. ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, waves are coming and hitting this rock here. Hit ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So don't you think this rock gets stuck here? So it gets retreating like this. Now what happens, because there is a hole like this part becomes unstable, correct, because there is no support at the bottom, so eventually it will fall off. Now you see this face, right? This face is sea cliff. Initially the mountain is sloping like this, maybe, okay, it is sloping like this, but when you cut and it creates a vertical face at the start of the sea or the ocean, the cliff face is facing the ocean, then it is called a sea cliff. Now mechanism ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಹೆಂಗಾದ್ರೆ there is a mountain and waves are hitting and then they are cutting the bottom of this mountain and top becomes unstable and it creates a vertical face called escarp face also. It's also called escarp face. Escarpment or a scarp. Sea cliff. Steep bank. Shoreline marked by a steep bank is called a sea cliff. Go to the draw diagram. Now this thing is gone. Okay, unstable agi idella hoytu. This is a sea cliff. Now you see here this platform which is underwater. Don't you think this eroded platform which is underwater is not getting eroded much? Okay, this flat surface is called wave cut platform. You know? Platform. So sometimes whenever you see a cliff and very excited to jump, you should first remember there can be wave cut platforms. Otherwise, what will happen if you jump? What is happening? That will be your last jump. Okay, so you should be aware of the wave cut platforms. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ಫೀಚರ್ ಏನಂತ wave cut platform because of bottom erosion. Because of bottom erosion only that platform is getting created, right? Yes. Now sometimes what happens, the same cliff is there and the ocean is here, again it is waves are hitting it. This portion, okay, will first get created. This is called a sea cave. You know, sea cave. If you see on the escarpment space, some places the waves are very strong, so those places you will see. In the front view it will be like this, cliff will be there, you will see caves like this forming. Differential erosion by sea waves through a rock with varying resistance. ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, some rocks are hard, some part of the rock is hard and some part of the rock is not so hard part ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ caves create ಆಗುತ್ತೆ because of continued struck by the waves. Sea arches ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. What is sea arch? Now you see ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. Same here. There is a narrow platform. This side also waves are hitting. There is a narrow platform like this. This side also waves are hitting. This side also waves are hitting. Both are creating waves from other end. When that wave when the cave joins, it becomes a arch. Means the boats can pass through this. This is called a sea arch. Have you seen that? Bachna has seen a movie. Khuda Jaane song you have seen. In that they will show this caves and sea arches. White sea arches are there, and Ranbir Kapoor, Ranbir Kapoor is stretching his hands like this, and he is on the boat. You see behind him there is sea arch. Okay, or just type sea arch, you will be able to see. But ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ, but we are not aware. We are already seen this. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ sea arch ಹೆಂಗೆ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, this top view ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. There is a platform, there is a stretching this way. Waves ಈ ಕಡೆನೂ hit ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, waves ಈ ಕಡೆನೂ hit ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. These are creating caves like this. Once the cave gets bigger, what's happening? It's creating a passage here. But top end ಏನಂತ ಇದೆ? ಇದಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Top end ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಇರಬಹುದು. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. Okay, where both side waves are hitting and they are able to create arches. If you see from side, you will see this structure. If you see from front, you will be seeing this structure. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? This is about sea arch and now what happens? This sea arch will continue to erode and they will become like this. ಏನಂತ stacks ಆಗ್ತಾವ. Because arch collapses. Arch ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ collapse due to weathering, erosion. Arch will collapse. It will become a stack. And stacks also after some time they get eroded. Okay, they become like this. Here water is there. Here also water is there. These become stumps. You know, stumps. First, scarp face is developed. Along with scarp face, wave cut platform is also getting developed, and there are series of vertical extensions into the sea. And when waves start hitting from both sides, caves are getting created. When those caves join, arch is getting created. When the top of the arch collapses, what's happening? Stack is getting created, a bigger stack. And when the stack also erodes, it becomes a stump. These are the erosional landforms. Sometimes what happens? There is a platform like this, and cave has been created. Cave has been created here like this. Cave has been created, but water is hitting the top like this. It is entering and it is hitting the top. Sometimes what happens? This entire region is eroded. This entire region is eroded like a hole. You can go here and you can slide down. Okay. No. See, the entire thing is not eroded. If you see the top view, ಹೆಂಗಿರುತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ಕನೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ till bottom. It's a hole. This thing is called a blow hole. ಏನಂತಾರೆ? Blow hole ಯಾಕಂತಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ whenever the water is entering the air is going out of it. So it is like making sound like whistling sound ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Water is also gushing out and it is taking away the wind, and whenever the wind is passing through it also, it is making sound. It is called a blowhole. ಇದು waves ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾರಿ waves ಇಂದಾನೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, and inside a cave sometimes, because only one portion alli continuous agi water is hitting, and that creates a hole in the ceiling of the cave, and that extends to the top of the mountain. It's called a blowhole. So these are erosional landforms. Now we will see deposition. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಈಸಿ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ. Now you will even identify features if you go to Goa, right? So let not our knowledge not go waste. You have to identify them wherever you are seeing them. Coastal depositional landforms. Understood? First deposition landform is your favorite. What? Beaches. Beaches are nothing but wherever the eroded material, okay, brought by rivers, generated by waves, everything is getting deposited at the shores. Understood? Waves are coming and then they are depositing, because they are materials which are floating. Whenever waves are coming to the shore, they are depositing amount, and they are going over the period. What happens? The sand gets consolidated. Understood? Only you see, only top soil is sometimes taken away, again more and more sand is coming and deposited. Understood? Not everywhere you will find sandy deposits. Understood? Because sometimes the beaches are rocky beaches, okay, like this wave cut platform and all, you will not find sand there, because in order to find beaches, the land should extend considerably into the sea. How the land should extend considerably into the sea. So avaginagutte, it is for easy for the waves to come and deposit. And if the land ends abruptly when the land is meeting the sea, so all the deposits are going to the bottom of the sea. They are not getting deposited at the beaches. Understood? Okay. So beach is what? It's a temporary covering of a rock debris on or along the wave cut platform. Along this wave cut platforms only what is happening? Deposition is happening. It's a temporary, because sometimes tides may come, lot of high waves may come, they can again wash away these beaches. Adike ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ನಾವು? What is being done to protect the shorelines of sea? ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? What do you see in Mumbai? Tetrahedral structure ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ? Stones like this, ಈ ರೀತಿ stones ಇದೆ, ನೆನಪಿದೆಯಾ? ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ beach ಅಲ್ಲಿ they are having 4 spokes like this. This is called a tetrahedral structure. You they throw it on the beaches, okay, and wherever waves are getting and hitting. So we prevent coastal erosion, you know.
Coastal erosion.
They are called a beach. So now it's bar. What is bar? ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಈಗ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಶೋರ್ ಲೈನ್, ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ a distance there is a deposition because of tides and currents, okay, because of tides and currents a sand deposit is happening away from shoreline. This is called a sandbar, you know, sandbar. So this is generally submerged, okay, it remains submerged under the water. If say hengagirutte, water level illivarge ಇದೆ, the sandbar is till here, not this is water level, water level ಇದೆ sandbar. Now if the deposition increases and then if the sand extends out of water, it is called a barrier. You know, it's called a barrier. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಈಗ the same, ಈಗ there is a and if bar is getting formed like this, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ C, these are C, top view. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಮೇಲೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. This is beach. Connected to the beach, if there is a deposition of sand, one end is connected to mainland, other end is free to sea, then this is called a spit. S-P-I-T, spit. Split alla spit. It's called a spit. Projected deposition joined at one end to the mainland and other one is free at sea. Okay, it's called a spit. Now the same spit, if because of current it becomes like this, like a hockey stick. Notice, if the same spit becomes a hockey stick and the extended part is pointing towards the land, then it is called a hook. You know, is it not like a hook? Yes, sometimes ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ವಾಟರ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರುವಾಗ ಕರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ತವೆ, so it gets a new shape. Understood? It becomes a hook, like a hockey stick. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿದೆ? Now this is again a mainland. Submerged ಆಯಿತು, ಬ್ಯಾರಿಯರ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಬ್ಯಾರಿಯರ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ spit, then hook. Okay, now island ಅಂದ್ರೆ in the sea there can be depositions. Okay, sand depositions are there. If it is in a small shape, it is not a bar shape, then it is called island. It can be a sandy island or a rocky island. Correct? So if it is a sandy island, then it comes under coastal depositions. Understood? Now what happens? An interesting fact. Sometimes this island will be joined by a sandbar. It is connected with mainland with a sandbar. Then it is called a tombolo. You know, tombolo. Tombolo. Understood? We will study what types of coasts. Types of coasts. Coast ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ವಾಟರ್ is entering into the land. Okay, so ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ main two types ಬರುತ್ತೆ. One is coastline of submergence ಅಂತ first ಬರುತ್ತೆ. You know, coastline of submergence. Then we have coastline of emergence. Coastline of submergence and coastline of emergence. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, coastline of submergence. Okay, features are there. What are the features of coastline of submergence? Just note it down. Formed due to, these are formed due to sinking of land or the rise of sea. It is formed due to sinking of land or the rise of sea. So examples of coastline of submergence are ria coasts, ria coasts, fjord coasts, estuarine coasts. ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, estuarine coasts. estuarine coasts, and Dalmatian coast. Okay, these are the types of coastline of submergence. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನೋಡೋಣ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನಿಂಗ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ವೈ ದೀಸ್ ಫ್ಯೂರ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ಆರ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್. These are some of them are most of them are erosional landforms only. Okay, ಆದರೆ entire coast is there, no, it is not a small feature. That is why these topic types of coastline has been discussed separately. I could have included them in the landforms of coastlines, but ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ because these landforms are huge in size, separate ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ coastline of submergence ಮತ್ತೆ coastline of emergence ಅಂತ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈಗ ರಿಯಾ ಕೋಸ್ಟ್, ಫ್ಯೂರ್ ಕೋಸ್ಟ್, ಎಸ್ಟುರೈನ್ ಕೋಸ್ಟ್, ಡಲ್ಮೇಷಿಯನ್ ಕೋಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಏನಂತ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ರಿಯಾ ಕೋಸ್ಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಏರಿಯಾ. Top view, ಏನು top view. Okay, this is what land. This is land area. Land area. Okay, this is the sea. ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಕೋಸ್ಟ್ಲೈನ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಬ್ಮರ್ಜೆನ್ಸ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ರಿಯಾ ಕೋಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜನರಲ್ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ there is an alternative hard rock and soft rock. Hard rock and soft rock. Soft rock ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ there sea has entered, eroded and it has entered. Okay, understood? Here water has risen and it has entered the land. Land has not gone down. It is either of the case, either land has to sink or water has to rise. Since land got eroded with the water, what is happening? Water has entered, that's why it's in the part of coastline of submergence. Ria coast area ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಮೂರು extended arms of the land are portrayed into sea. They are portrayed into sea. Protruding into sea ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. This is Ria coast. Okay, this is Ria coast. Alternative hard and soft rock. Now fjord coast ನೋಡ್ರಿ. Okay, if you see the map of Norway, Sweden, Norway ಮತ್ತೆ ಫಿನ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಮ್ಯಾಪ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ you will see like this. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಕಟ್ಸ್ ಅದೇನಲ್ಲ, these cuts, these are glacial cuts. Glacier ಯಾವಾಗ just when it is entering the ocean, what it is doing, it is cutting the rock. Okay, it is cutting the rock. That is why after some time when the entire glacier is getting melted, water from the sea is entering into the areas. ಈಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಲ್ಯಾಟರಲ್ ವ್ಯೂ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಗ್ಲೇಷಿಯರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ and this is where the sea is meeting it. Now glacier ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ because its sheer weight and size, the glaciers have the ability to cut below the baseline. ಏನು ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ, this is baseline ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? This is baseline. Now glacier is coming like this and it is cutting like this because of its sheer weight and pressure. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು sediments carry ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಮತ್ತು huge size of the glaciers, it is cutting below the baseline. It is cutting below the baseline. So what is happening? See the water now. It has created depression here. Water enters. Okay, if the water is depression is created and water is entering, and that is because of what? Glacier. Then only it is called fjord. They may ask what is the difference between Ria coast and fjord coast. Ria coasts are not formed by glaciation. It is because of the alternative hard and soft rock. That is why the waves are cutting the soft rocks and they are entering into land. In fjord coast, because of the sheer weight and pressure of the glaciation, the glaciers are able to cut below the baseline and they are making a channel, and that channel is allowing the water to enter. Water enter ಆ channels ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So you see broken coasts ಅಂತ, broken coastline. These are called fjords. Fjords ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? These fjords you will find in subpolar countries. Okay, wherever glaciers are huge in numbers. Initially these lands had a lot of glaciers. Now it has decreased. These fjords are also formed during last ice age. Okay, because during ice age entire earth was covered with ice, and if you see clearly, equator will always have less glaciers. The polar region, subpolar region and the temperate region will have a lot of glaciers. So ria coast aitu, amele fjord coast aitu. Now estuarine coast andre what is happening to the estuary? See, now here land is there, here sea is there, but a river is flowing and it has cut a channel. Okay, river has come and it has cut a channel for itself. So water is also, sea water is entering into the land. Water is entering into the land. They are both mix of river water and so this is estuarine coast. ಹೌದಾಯ್ತಾ? ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ? River is going and meeting the ocean and it has cut a channel for itself. Because of that, sea water has also entered from the other side and it created a estuary. That is why boats and all, they can go inland also. Have you seen the Kolkata port? It is not at the end of the sea, it is inland. Kolkata is actually inland. Understood? So this Ganga river is having huge amount of water. Farakka barrage also has been created. Adakagi to maintain the level of water so that ships can enter till Kolkata. These are called estuarine coasts. Now, what are Dalmatian coasts then? ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ. This is the shoreline. ಈ ರೀತಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಕೋಸ್ಟಲ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ the mountains, these are mountains. Okay, mountains, these are parallel to the coastline and they are connected to the land also, or they are not at all connected with land but they are parallel to the coastline. ಈ ರೀತಿ mountains ಇರುತ್ತೆ. These are also mountain. Now here water is there. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? So these type of coasts are what? Dalmatian coasts. So what is happening because of this barrier? These port areas, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ port ಇರುತ್ತೆ. There is a port here. Nodri, there is a port here. No kind of tsunami, no kind of naval attack can destroy this port because of this mountains. These are Dalmatian coasts. When mountain systems are parallel to the shoreline. Here what? If they are perpendicular, these are mountain systems only, they are perpendicular to the coastline. In Dalmatian coasts, it is parallel. The mountain systems are parallel to the coastline. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ರಿಯಾ ಕೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮತ್ತು Dalmatian coast. These are the most interesting topics for UPSC. ಯಾವುದು ರಿಯಾ ಕೋಸ್ಟ್, fjord, Dalmatian coast. They may not even ask about estuaries. But ರಿಯಾ ಕೋಸ್ಟ್, fjord coast ಮತ್ತು Dalmatian coast, they are their favorites. Okay. So next, what we have? Coastlines of emergence. Coastlines of emergence. Coastlines of emergence ಇದೆ. Formed due to uplift of land or fall in sea level. Generally, these kind of landforms are not found because from ice age the sea level has kept on increasing only. But still somewhere you will find wherever there is fall in sea level, right, there is rejuvenation of rivers anta barಬೋದು. Wherever there is fall in sea level or upliftment of land, wherever there is fall in sea level and upliftment of land, wherever there is fall in sea level or upliftment of land, there is rejuvenation of rivers. Rejuvenation ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Rejuvenation of rivers. Rejuvenation of rivers ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ. Initially the river is coming and meeting the sea here. Understood? So this is the baseline. Correct? It is meeting the sea here. When the sea level has gone down, what happens is the same land is here. The base level is here. See? Now water is coming and falling here. It may create a waterfall or a hanging valley. Correct? It may cut this point like this. Okay? This point is called nick point. You know? Nick point. And it may give rise to hanging valley. Hanging valley. Concept of rejuvenation of river ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ. Concept of rejuvenation of river ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ whenever a river is flowing and it is meeting the sea at baseline, after for some reason sea level falls and the river which was meeting the sea now, it has to go further. So here it may create a waterfall. It may create a waterfall, and here hanging valleys may get created because initially river was meeting the sea there only. Now it has to go further, or the sea level has fallen. So you will see hanging valleys or waterfall. If the hanging valley is absent, they will see waterfall. That point where the waterfall is there, that is called a nick point. Understood? Okay. And sometimes you will find alluvial fans also here initially. So multiple level of alluvial fans are because of rejuvenation of river. Understood? This is called a rejuvenation of river. So landforms of rejuvenation ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಬರೀಬೇಕು ನೀವು. Understood? And yesterday we saw river terraces, you remember? So whenever there is a upliftment of land, a river is able to erode again because there is increase in height, down cutting increases. That is why different terraces are created also. Whenever the land is getting upliftment, the eroding capacity of the river is increasing. So there is a terrace within the terrace, a terrace within the terrace. That is also a reason. These are called landforms of rejuvenation of river. They are also present in the coastlines, and there are some of the features: waterfall, nick point ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು, hanging valley ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು. ಹೌದಾ? These are coastlines of Amazons. Any doubt here? It's all clear? Yes. So now only region left is karst region. Karst region. Okay. Limestone regions, there is a huge number of landforms are found. That we will see tomorrow. Okay. Fine, everybody. Was it interesting? ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ? Again one more art class.